just about money, love, woman, and so on and so forth. So
It's not even about money, and it's not about love. It's not even, what will I say? Music of these days doesn't make any meaning. It doesn't bring any life into you. It's just like what do they call it? They used to call it is I don't know. I think it's the way life is these days. This nonchalant attitude, what will I say? The attitude of the training you get from home. I think most of the things reflect on the training you get at home. Because if you don't have a good background or you don't have good home training, then that is when, and I believe that I wouldn't even say training. Some music, they will tell you because it's too much in depth, it doesn't bring money. So they want to sing what people want to hear. You know, there are so many things that have been introduced into life these days that doesn't befit human being. If you understand where I'm coming from, like all these lesbianism, this homosexual and everything, everybody does what they think they can do. I'm still coming back to like King Phoenix. I don't know why your name is still King Phoenix on this platform. I think we look. Let me use King Phoenix as an example. We spoke about him yesterday, and he promised that he's going to be bearing his real name, but he's back as King Phoenix now. That means what I have said yesterday doesn't make any impact in his life. Are you getting me? Damai. So
no, ma, actually, like the name King Phoenix has been saved like that, so I need to change it again. So I had
please, I
forgotten already. I will change it right away. My
yes,
name
if
remains
what I said
Joyla,
yesterday
so I will
really
remain it. I will change
what
it
I
now.
said yesterday really impacted into your life, I think you should know that I'll be on this platform this afternoon. This woman, I need to listen to her. Okay? So that is where I'm coming from. Train up your child the way you want your child to be, and wherever it goes. I know it's your alias. I don't need your alias. I need your real name. You understand? Orúkọ rere sàn ju wúrà òun fàdákà lọ. King, Phoenix. Unless you tell me the meaning. But whatever it is, Oyinlola Ojo is your name. Damilola Ojo is the name, not Damai. Damai doesn't make any meaning. Ajoke Ade, can you see? I think I need to change my name too, because that is not how to spell my name too. So that relates to music. Music is the fruit or music is the food of life.
This is Do the Spray FM, an African radio.
Music is the food of life. And sometimes, like me, I like listening to music. I like just taking my time and having a quiet moment with music. Music takes me deeper into so many things. When I listen to music, I feel relieved, I feel confident, and I feel happy. The only thing, if you want to get the best of me, just put on the music. It speaks a lot in my life. And looking at the music of the olden days, you can see that the olden day music brings life into you, because every time you speak the rhythm or you listen to it, you get something out of it. You learn from it. But these days, you don't learn anything from the music of these days. I don't even learn anything from it because it doesn't even make any meaning. That is why you see me, I don't know how to sing the lyrics these days, because sometimes when I look at the lyrics, I look at myself, I say, oh my God, this doesn't befit me. But I think that is what you generation of these days wants. So I don't know. But there is a lot to the olden day music, even Fela's music that is as in-depth as it is, and very, very, how would I call Fela's music? Toxic. Yes, Fela's music is toxic, but it still makes meaning. So that is, and I don't know. I don't know how you children of these days, I don't know how you survive with the music of the new of this generation. But for me, I prefer the olden day music to the present day music. Thank you.
Oh, wow, beautiful, beautiful.
This is Do the Spray FM, Pan African Radio.
And yes, and this is African Youth Parliament. It's beautiful. Thank you very much, ma'am. That's a privilege. It's a privilege to even hear that from older generations. They've really enjoyed music. They've tasted what music is. In this short time that I've been on here, too, I really wished I was born earlier for so many reasons, and the music being one of it. I want to enjoy. I wish I enjoyed the music of the past, but now it's not so available, and the way they recorded it then is not the same. Now being in the same, I wish they had the same recording devices now. Then, like, I wish they had it then. They could have recorded it better and produced it better and so on. But even though you can't compare it, still the music is better. The lyrics, olórin kan tí máa ń gbóngbà yẹn bí á Níyì Adédòkun ni Níyì Adédòkun, he sings religion too, but musically and in other ways too, he sings about character and values. Olórin kan tó kàn gbà yẹn, mo fọ́mọ lẹ́yẹ o ṣùgbọ́n ó kù ìwà kí ni kí n ṣe o torí mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ. The music, this song, I've heard it over 16 years ago, but I can't forget. Because I don't know if it's me Adédòkun, but that kind of style. No, they are Níyì Adédòkun, but this family style, sha. Ó ń sọ pa ẹni tóun nífẹ̀ẹ́, obìnrin tóun nífẹ̀ẹ́, ṣùgbọ́n tóbìnrin ò ní ìwà. That kind of thing. Then he explained a lot, he broke it down and explained that kò sí ìwà lẹ́wà. And that kind of thing. There was a message to take away. If a woman listens to the song, she will probably change her ways. The music then was the preaching. It passes the value. There's no song you listen to and you won't go back home with something. It will liven you, yes. One, it will make you feel better, stronger, smarter, more lovely, and in so many ways, it will make you feel so great. And it will motivate you and inspire you. But that is not where it will stop. It will also give you a message to go home with. And that is music. That is what African music is meant to do. That is what it was designed for. So let us go to our next speaker, and that is our own Ajoke Ade. Ajoke Ade will be expecting you. Or wait, please, Ajoke Ade, before that, let's listen to King Phoenix so then we can have Ajoke Ade. So thank you very much. So Ojo Oyinlola, that's King Phoenix. I've also changed my name now. So I guess I'm using Honorable Ojo instead of Honorable Damai. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable and thank you very much, Do the Spray FM, the first and only Pan-African radio. Now we are discussing African music. We're discussing about African music. This African music we're talking about, I can say African music was good in the past. It was so good in the past and not anymore, because now, then, the way they sing this African music then, like people like I'm referring to Sunny Ade, Fela, and other African singers. Their song makes meaning. The song teaches us a lot of lesson. Music is not just for entertainment, it's not just for fun, it's not just for you to dance. It is for you to learn something as well. It is for you to learn lessons. Some people prefer telling stories, meaningful stories, stories that can change one's life, stories that can help people. Stories. Some people talk about story of obedience, different about story. They prefer telling these stories through music. They prefer using music to saying it the normal way. So then music was so meaningful, but now music is music is no longer music now. It's just noise. Because now, if you're talking about African music now, they only sing about money, just like what Honorable the mindset. Oh, Honorable just said. They only sing about money, about love, about money ritual. That one is even common. Most of the African artists we have now, many among them now, they only sing all these money, like it's only sing about money rituals, rubbish every time. They sing about corrupt things. They like what are they actually trying to impact to the public? Like what are they trying to teach us now? We don't even understand because it is not like it is not the way it should be. We Africans and it shouldn't be like this. So the way to solve this problem is we need to go back to the way it was. And our musical instruments now, most of our musical instruments, we don't use them anymore because we feel they are old instruments. They are old instruments. Now they've started fading away already. We feel that they are useless. We don't need them anymore. We need to start bringing them back. Someone like me now, I don't even know many African instruments. I only know very few, very, very few. We need to bring them back. We need to reintroduce them again. Our African instruments and our African music. We need to learn the way we sing again because these songs they sing nowadays is really rubbish. Someone like me, I don't really listen to African music. It's rare. It's really rare because what are they singing? They only sing about money ritual, rubbish. They sing about sex at times, bringing. Imagine someone that said he's a baboon, he lives in the zoo. What is that one trying to teach me? Which type of song is that one? You know, like, which type of song is that one? Bringing rubbish music. So we need to start singing meaningful songs again. We need to start singing meaningful songs. And these meaningful songs needs to be promoted because if someone comes out now and sings something that makes sense, I'm very sure it might not blow. It might not blow. So those good songs need to be promoted, unlike the ones that people sing now. So I think that's how we can correct it. We need to go back to the real Africanism. We need to go back to the way we do our music. We need to start using our musical instruments as well. Thank you very much, Honorable West.
Okay,
Thank you.
Ojo is not in the house presently. Okay, well,
Okay, yeah, you can continue, please.
but I have an objection to all these things. Growing up, I was, what do I say? I was curious. I'm a very curious child. In fact, till now, and I had when you say sense of awareness, my sense of awareness about these things, I was like 5. So 5 years old, I know who I am. Like I could actually, that's why they tell you that money agidi, because I can actually tell you that, oh, this is what I know about this thing, and I'll tell you, even when you can tell me you know better, or you tell me what I know is wrong, but I will always tell you my own peace of mind. So now I would be challenging the elders because I remember that I asked my mom that how was it that they were able to use their, when they were teenagers, young adults before they got married. And my mom told me that they used to go to parties too. They will wear maxi, they will wear all these micro mini, and they will put lantern. So, and the men will still say, excuse me, dance. So, orin King Sunny Ade,
Sọ̀ní Adé má pa mí o, owó rọ̀bù tí wọ́n má kọ́ mi níbàdí, Aláàjì kí n tó délé o, dádì Ọdúnsàn, onítìrí bá mi lálejò, kí ni wọ́n ti ṣe yìí tí kì í jẹyán, kì í jẹrẹsì. That song is talking about sex. So, and these are songs we sing about. We grew up like in my house. My parents sing. That's why I am able to identify with Dudu Spirit. There's no old school song I don't know, good or bad. So like this, Oni Tibami Lalejo, I grew up singing it in my house. So now ask me, what was Sonny Ade singing about then? He was singing about sex, and then he had several women that he was keeping. Because at a point in time, my mom actually featured with Jimo Ali. It was my grandfather that beat her up. Because then Jimo Ali did not even have good record. There were several girls surrounding him. So it's just the challenge. Our fathers and our mothers cannot really blame us. They can't blame us because we are where we are today because of their own track record. The world has changed. We wear maxi, but now we wear micro. In fact, we wear bikini. So our languages have changed. There are some ladies, if you see them before, you think that they were, call girls. But now we wear those clothes to churches, and our parents buy them for us. Even before I got married, there are some ladies that will see me say, can't you just dress, dress nice? When they say dress nice, they mean you should wear clothes that, show your body, or you enhance different parts of your body. So like now we are in the age where we go for facial treatment, body surgeries, where we do so many things to enhance our beauty and our looks. So can our parents really blame us? The answer is no. So now going back to African music sing about love, but we are conservative when it comes to love, sex, and the rest. So we need to go back to the basic. Our parents missed it. That's why we are this derailed. So I can't blame the youth. The parents cannot blame us, but we all must now understand that SOS alert. Like this morning on the wake up call, I was looking for, what do they call it now? Party mix, Easter party mix. And all the songs that I saw on the Easter party mix, I was wondering, are we in the clubhouse or are we in the church? So even if you even hear some church beats, you will know that these were actually songs from the clubhouse. It's not that they only change the lyrics, but the beat, the dance step, everything is the same. So they only change the name to Jesus instead of saying maybe Omo Shalewa, beg your pardon. So we must go back to the basics, and we are trying to actually look like the Oyibo, but then we cannot, because the white cannot be like us. We are the ones that will promote ours, and I beg everybody, if you are there, you can support. Like, let's have challenges. Like, you can create it. Just imagine all these awards that they win. They collect money, and you who plays the piper dictates the tune. So if I put down 5 million naira, ordinary 5 million naira for those in Nigeria, or I just say, 5 million Ghana cedis or any other part of Africa, or I just say, okay, $1,000, that this is what the first position will win. And I put down the lay down rules. The youth will follow it, and they will be encouraged to produce such content. But here we are struggling to keep up with everything. And you still expect us to be holy. It is not possible. It's just as if our fathers want to eat their cake and have it. We are at a point where nobody is encouraging the youth. Nobody is investing in education. Nobody is investing in entertainment. Those who are even investing, they have a message to pass. They have products to sell. And what's the products? The ones that can encourage people. And that is the world, the entertainment world, the media world is full of that which is against our culture. So our parents, are they taking up the lead? No, we see kings on the continent of Africa going to clubs. So are you telling me that they are singing well, Tere at the clubs? Of course not. So when even the custodian of the cultures and norms and values, they are also, they don't know why they are there. I beg your pardon. Without sense of responsibility, it is high time we've awoken from this sleep and know that we will move from where we are to where we will go, but not forgetting our roots.
Beautiful one, beautiful one. Thank you very much, Ajokade. This is even another angle, yes, yet another angle of view. I really like listening to things from different points of perspective. I like different perspectives. In fact, I hate monotony. I don't know beyond you call it, but it's one way, one way. I don't like circles because circles have no edge. I like things that have different edge where I would stand at a point to stand at a point. Now we can now look at each other. Then we can now view it from everywhere before we mold it. Just like, but I believe ayé yìí bí ẹ̀bà ni o, tẹ́ bá ṣe mú báyìí, ẹ máa rá rúdúrúdú ni kẹ́ tó lè gbé mi. So everything, gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la máa rá rúdúrúdú, la máa gba rá rúdúrúdú. Mo ti gba, nobody should go and say my way outside o. Èmi ni mo ní o. So, all right. Thank you very much, Ajokade. Thank you very much, everybody. You know, that's it. It is true. And again, there are songs you will sing now that you need to collect Grammy Award though. And we are singing, many people are singing to collect Grammy Award. There are songs you have to sing, there are ways you have to sound for Grammy Award. They don't care about your lyrics these days. But, you know, though I can say that our fathers, yes, they are at fault rather. They've done things too. They sang in certain ways. Something. I've heard that song too. Something like that. Yeah, the vulgarity in the song. But I think we have now evolved and taken it many steps higher. So now they go and tell you sex, real life. Those ones are singing about sex subtly. They won't loud it. If you want to get, even many children will sing it without really understand what they're talking about. Until you grow up and you feel like, damn, I've been singing this thing, you know. But you sing what you learn is straight out. You know, they go out straight out. And we just, so that one we need to curb it. And what Ajokade has said is true. Because now people are singing to live, to exist, to make money. They do not care about your moral standing. They do not care about your footing. They don't care. Oh, but like, go gain, come again, came shot to Grammy. And honestly, if you now look at it, most of the guys singing, Omo Yoruba ni won. Check out the in Nigeria, in this one trend. No, I'm talking about Yoruba, Nigeria now. Generally in Africa, we have beautiful singers in Africa. But if you now come down, narrow it down to Nigeria, Yoruba land, you see the most popular ones, Shea Wizkid, Olamide, Davido, even the that green that left, even the Olamide and so on. I can name Tiwa Savage, Simi, Adekunle Gold, Yoruba. If you pick 20, you pick at least 18 Yorubas out of 10. The least 17 in 20. So we need to get our Omoluabi back. Some of you, Babale is set. Everything was set. Then, so we would like to close on this note because we don't want to extend. But if we have any comments now, any questions, any addition before we conclude today's meeting, so we can today's parliament, so we can signify and okay. All right, Ajokade, thank you very much. Let's have a view.
Okay, many thanks to everybody because it's a great time out. And we appreciate everybody listening to us on the radio and those watching the premiere and the replay on YouTube. It is great, but it's just for us to take it a step higher. Our forefathers have taken it with the way they wanted. We have learned worse. We have become worse because the the present economic reality is really, really biting hard on us. It's not easy to be a musician, even in Africa. In fact, the first thing they will be asking you is about your lyrics. And because if your lyrics is not selling, and what is selling, those who have the funds, they have these tendencies to make you, go the other way. We've seen great minds who came out singing cool lyrics. Let's talk about the late, this guy that sang, everybody join down Bajantis to solve mathematics with the Dabaru, our continent. So if you see, he sang and he's doing well, but you will see that it will not blow like the rest. So now the question is, do you want to blow, like make money, or you want to be remembered forever? That Green sang so many songs, but I know that the best of his songs that we remember and we still use till date, they were songs that had nothing to do with the being like vulgarity. And this is a great time to question the boards who are censoring our content on the continent of Africa. If they don't really know what to do, they should close shops and let us know that there's nothing, because you even see movies that people watch these days. You'll be wondering, was there, has it ever been censored? These are movies, like there's one that is going viral now. This is a movie that is actually telling you that Isaleko is a place that you cannot but be a criminal. Isaleko, Isaleko, I say Isaleko again. The fact that, these are content that show us in a negative light. We should keep asking ourselves questions about our values and morals. And before you know it, they will say, God, we are so religious, but we are not godly. We lack morality when it comes to money. We should keep asking ourselves, moving forward. Like somebody was asking me that we should start rolling out content. Okay, what do you want me to roll out? You want me to? Yes, I know what to do. I know how to dress. I know what to do. But will that last? This is a radio station, a media house set for the next generation. We want to last ages. We want to preserve our culture and identity. But you even see in it, we are still struggling. And that is the only thing you can do for us, is to support us. And if you want to support us, please, you can always reach out to us, email us, let us collaborate, sound minds on the continent of Africa, and you'll be glad you did. Because if we don't change this narrative, in the next 50 years, there will be nothing called Africa. We might still be bearing the word Africa, or they change the name to any other thing they like. But you will see that we've lost our culture, our values, our morals. Many thanks to our parents, like Mommy Adekemi Ajike, Yami Ajike, Taki, who is always standing by us, giving us the sense of, what we call it, being at home. She gave us that sense of belonging, even when we quarrel. She said, come back to us, understanding who we are as youth. And she corrects us in love, even though she's hard, but she's always showing us the places where we have missed it and we should take it off. I'm toasting her too much. It's because I want her to give us money.
All right. Thank you very much, Ajoke.
Thank you very much, Ajoke, for that.
Yeah, thank you. I'm happy. And yes, please, do spray. Is the last voice. I like the fact that I can even identify with Dudu Spray. So many few people who are doing the right thing against all odds. Dudu Spray is one. And that is it. Standing up for what is right, no matter what's going on. And it is the right thing to do. And so we need support. And we believe we'll get the best. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much for for joining today's parliament. Thank you very much for this conversation. This is just something that needs to be said. I read it somewhere that there was a time when if you sing nonsense, they'll ban your song. I don't know if they still do that now. And if not, I don't know why. If not, why not? Now,
I
it's
don't
true. It's
think
just
they
as
do
if
that
there's
again.
nobody.
Before, in the olden days, if your songs doesn't bring any meaning into life, they don't even promote it. But these days, like they say, when it's yellow, like you have killing.
Have you something like that? So we need to go back to the days when things were good, because this young generation, because the only thing they know, and funniest thing, music shapes the mindset. It shapes your attitude, shapes your view, how you view life, shapes everything. And music and movie, they do that hand in hand. And there's no way you can remove that from the life of young people, because that's the only form of entertainment these days. Say storytelling. I was even going online looking for Yoruba poems. I could find none. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ti translate sí English tán. Can English even translate Yoruba? Well, the story is so long, but what we just conclude with is do what you can do. It is not just remembered for. So, and if you cannot sing, you're not a singer, then support those who can sing the right thing. It is not about what you get in return in money, but what you get in return in value and promoting good things and helping the next generation. Preservation of good culture and good value. May Ledumare help us. So many thanks to everybody who has joined us today. Many thanks to you, Ojoindola, to you, our mommy, our very beautiful mommy. And we are very happy to have you, Ajuke, yes, and our very own Ajoke Ade. I am your honorable host, Ojo, and it is a pleasure to have you here. So have a wonderful week. Next week, we'll have another beautiful topic to discuss. Please be here. 4 o'clock is the time. Have a wonderful week and happy Easter. Thank you.
This is Do the Spray FM, Pan African Radio.